Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Ōkami. Last time we made our way to the midpoint of the Tsuta Ruins after being requested to do so by Isun and a bunch of his... all really trying to get Kokari to be a man and then just stealing the key from him. Yeah. And right through here, you might notice there is a bit of a clover. This episode we are going to be basically doing the rest of the ruins. Nothing more to say than that. And can I please do a circle the first try at some point? Please? Alrighty. Anyway, let's head right on through here after that a little awkward intro, but I think we're just going to roll with it. And let's head right through the next door. This room is a little interesting because it's basically a little bit of a boss gauntlet. Here we have 3 demon gates that we want to take out. However, I don't think any of these have new enemies in them. Am I correct about this? Yeah, it's just stuff we fought before. So I think just to save you guys the trouble, I'm going to cut down all 3 of these fights into a little montage of about 30 seconds, and then we will be right back. Alrighty, that is the last demon gate in this room. Very nice. And once we have done that, even more mushrooms will appear, which I think we can probably guess what we're supposed to do in here. Alrighty, is there an opening to the sky? Conveniently enough, there is, so let's take care of it. And with that, the mushrooms grow again. I really don't get how the sunlight makes mushrooms grow. I always thought they liked dank and dreary places, but not in this game, apparently. Anyway, right here, it seems we have found the source of that muck that has been polluting the main room of the dungeon. Very interesting indeed. We probably want to take that out as... dang it. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by gravity, we want to take care of that as quickly as we possibly can. So let's head right on back around here. And I really don't think there's anything else to say. Let's take out all of these pots. Nice. I guess we won't even need lily pads because it just grew a bunch of boulders for us to walk across anyway. Anyway, looks like the poison that was polluting this water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it'd be loads of fun to go straight down it. What I meant was a playful dog like Ume might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for. Have you? And of course, I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. Speaking of treasure, right here, we have the Tsuta Ruins map, which is basically code for you're almost done with the dungeon in this game, because they only give you the map when you're almost done with the dungeon. It's really kind of stupid. But anyway, we want to jump down this waterfall right here, and like any ancient Japanese anything, if there's a waterfall, there is a secret behind it. This is the one we want, right? Pretty sure. Can we blow up anything in here? Yeah, we can. There we go. I knew there was a secret. Right back here, if we bloom this, we have another stray bead. You're definitely going to want to grab that, because if you jump down this waterfall and keep going, it's going to be a long walk back, so make sure you grab it now. But anyway, now that we've gotten that, what we want to do is head all the way down this river, because at the very, very end of it, this actually connects up back to the main room of the dungeon, which we definitely want to head back to as quickly as possible, because that's probably the way forward, given the look of that gigantic statue. Anyway, fall right down here. Another water lily, and I believe right over here there was actually another clover that we could not get the first time we passed through this area. Am I correct about this? Yeah, can we get that? Looks like we need yet another water lily. Alright, let me guess. 5 praise? Wouldn't be surprised if it was just 5 praise, and I can't believe it counted that, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, into the light. And in this room, there's actually quite a bit of interesting stuff. First off, we've got this cursed zone right here. You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush, and Bloom will take care of it. Yes, indeed. Anyway, let's scribble all over this guy. And that will clear up this little portion of the room, which is very good. Get 10 more praise. We're probably going to want to upgrade something soon, although I'd rather not do that quite yet. Over here we've got even more mucky area. Want to scribble that in as well. And restore even more of the room. As you can see, this is a bit of a praise treasure trove. We're getting quite a bit of it. I don't know how plants acknowledge our divine help, but I mean, I'll take it. Anyway, last little bit of purple. Let's scribble it in. And now that we have done that, the entire room will actually be restored, revealing this little bud right here, which has now blossomed. Hey, look! That light! There's a constellation here too? Yes indeed, Usun. Yes indeed. Yeah, I didn't expect it to take that. That's a little awkward. There we go. And he actually sticks the landing, unlike his brethren over there. Guess I spoke too soon. I love these guys. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Tsutagami, the last in the triumvirate of Hanagami Flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form. Bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. And with that, we have claimed yet another new power. That was Tsutagami, the third and final god of Flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells how Tsutagami used that power to tie vines to his body so that he could fly through the air. Hey, that's a Konohana blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right out of it. This is basically the hookshot of this game, and oh boy, is this a fun one. Perfect! Wow, it sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw out vines when the Konohana blossom is open. Let's look around and see if any others are blooming. Yes indeed. Now, the camera focuses on that spot right there, but we actually don't want to go up there. there is a previous room in the dungeon that actually has something for us. It's the same room where we had the ball-pushing physics. But yeah, we're gonna head back there and see what we can find with our new power. Alrighty, we're back by this awful ball. Here we are on the map, and right around here somewhere should be a Konohana Blossom. I'll be honest though, I'm not entirely sure where it is. It's in this room somewhere. I'm just not entirely positive where it is. Is it in the previous section? It actually... oh wait, no, there it is. Nice. It's pretty hidden away in there. Anyway, we're gonna vine right on up to the top. And somewhere nearby should be a bit of a treasure. Now, I'm probably going to go the wrong way the first time. Let's see, is it over this way? Well, there's a clover over here, which is pretty nice. This better be worth more than 5, because this is a way out of the way area. Nope, still only worth 5. Ah well. Anyway, if we pan the camera back around... alright, there's nothing over that way. We want to head this way. You definitely want to do this, because right on over here is another one of these buds. If we bloom it, inside is the third and final stray bead of the Tsuta Ruins, so you definitely want to come back here and grab that. That is all I wanted to grab in this room, so I'm going to head back over to that room where we met Soo Tegami. And here we are back in this room. So what we want to do is we want to hookshot our way up there, and one thing that's really neat is you can actually chain these things together if you trick it out just right. So it's basically like the, and of course I screw it up, it's basically like the double claw shot from Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. And wow, that was a pretty bad voice crack, not gonna lie. Anyway, right over there is a blossom, and right over there is a blossom. That one's higher, so I think I want to go for that one. And from here, I think we can see another one. Yes, we can. Can I please pull off this trick? Come on, I know it works. I've seen it work like a million times. Alrighty. There we go, nice. It's really nice and satisfying when you pull that off. It makes you feel really like a divine god. But anyway, right over there is a bit of a doorway. We want to head over here, because as you might imagine, if it's a door, we want to go through it. And here we are near the top of that statue. We could see this upper area from other areas in the dungeon. Pretty neat little detail. And as the camera pans around, it would seem that we are almost done with these ruins. So I don't think we should waste any time. I think we should head right on through here as quickly as possible and see if we can rescue Ume. There's some more blossoms up here, and I think we actually need to make use of these to get further along to the top. Alrighty, I don't want to mess around with trying to be fancy with the double claw shotting, because if we fall here, I'm pretty sure we head right back down all the way to the bottom. And I'm really not in the mood to wind up all the way back at the bottom of the dungeon, so we're just going to play it a little bit safe. Head right on up through here. And let's see, where is the next one? Aha, that ought to work perfectly. Now we are here up at the top. Great. We made it to the top, but it's just a dead end? What's this? A hook? Doesn't it just make you want to tie something to it? Oh yes, Isun, oh yes. Now you can get as... man, voice cracking this episode. You can get as fancy as you want with these hooks. But I'm just going to play them as I see them. Alright, that's 2. There's 3. I said there's 3. Come on, I can't be that bad at... come on, seriously? There we go. Man, I don't know what was up with that. Alright, where's the last blossom? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Alright, can we get that from here? Yes. Awesome. And that will lift the cap off of this statue, and we may now Jump into it. Oh boy, leap before you think, am I right? Now this room's pretty fun. Look at all this pottery. You know what we do with pottery in this game, right? Yeah, and with the golden lucky cat, it's fun. It's really fun stuff. This room in particular. I mean, look at all that money. Man, oh man. Alrighty, I think that is absolutely everything in this room. There's a save point right there. You might want to take it, but I'm personally not going to. Let's head on right through this door. And suddenly the music gets a lot more ominous. A little spooky. Right in here we actually have a couple of treasure chests, which is nice. This one contains godhood tips, which basically explains how godhood works, which I've already done. And this one contains a Holy Bone S, which we might want to use. And that reminds me, I want to upgrade some stuff. Unfortunately, we cannot afford an ink upgrade, so I think I'm just going to go for the health upgrade because I feel it would be a little bit foolish to not upgrade anything right before what's coming up. Because, surprise, surprise, we have a boss fight coming up right about now. Luckily, our astral pouch is also full, so if we happen to die, which I don't think we will, we should be alright. And also, I want to make special note of these skulls. When you slash them, their eyes turn red before they disappear. A little bit creepy. We really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? You sure we're ready? Maybe we should go back outside. Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready. Alright then, let's go for it. Leap first, think later. This right here is a golden gate. Look, Ami, there's a golden gate. It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it. That way, if you ever die, you can start over again from that point. It's a free pass to continue with your game, even after you mess up. But wow. But it does have its limits. The stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game, fourth wall breaking indeed. If you use an origin mirror to save a game, your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will allow you to continue your adventure. Well, we might as well pass on through. Basically what Isun's saying is it's a quick save, and these things always appear in the most useless spots because there was an origin mirror literally a room and a half ago. But whatever, let's pass right on through it. Yep, we're doing this gag. Oh, I love it. And before you say anything, yep. Ow! Nice going, furball. I keep telling you not to space out like that. Hey, something moved. Whoa. Check out this big ol' flower and the texture spazzing out in the upper left corner. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. Really? Never heard of any flower like that. But anyway, deep inside, we can see... Hey, is that a dog down there? And we're going Matrix style after we just went Looney Tunes Coyote and a Cliff style. Hey, let me go, wolf breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again. Check out that shadow. I see a... Wait, It couldn't be. Are you that dog that has been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return. Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed. Speak your last words, fool. How dare you? Dog is not usually on my menu, but I shall make you an exception. What are you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. And besides, this ain't no dog. This here is a god. Yeah, it's spelled backwards. Well now, the beast can speak. Very well then. I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for just a moment. But stand still we will not. Thus begins the battle with the Spider Queen, the boss of the Tsuta Ruins. What we want to do, real quick, is head right on back here, and you see those hooks on its abdomen? You want to connect a Konohana Blossom to them as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, this monster is completely invulnerable to anything you do until you do this step, and I screwed it up. Alrighty, let's see, can we hook another one? Yeah, I think what we wanted... Oh wow, we only have to hook two. Anyway, once that is done, we want to head right on up here, and the recommended course of action is actually to just power slash right across here. That will do a ton of damage. But one thing you definitely want to watch out for is if you stand up there for too long, the Spider Queen will indeed attempt to gobble you up. Unfortunately, we don't have enough ink to one-cycle this boss, but honestly, this boss is very easy. So if you have just a little more ink than I do, it shouldn't be any trouble at all. This really is not a hard boss. In fact, I'd say that the fight with Waka back in the Akata Forest is actually more difficult than this boss. And to drive that point home, it is already... I said it is already dead. And thus, Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruins and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnid's body had been turned into a beautiful blossom, and a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hearty blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, Snarling Beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider Queen's magic, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. And we have obtained Divine Instrument, Snarling Beast, our second-tier reflector. Reflector marked with a beastly seal, grants ink bullet power, which we will be going over at a later point. The Spider Queen was hiding a sacred weapon. Tricky old bag. Maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters. Anyway, I can't wait to see what this one does. Look at that, Ami. The dog's just sleeping. Wonder if this is Ume. You know, the dog that kid was looking for. Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, how about a good victory howl? It might even wake him up.